The kids don't know a lot about segregation and just how recent that really was. I have these little slime hearts that I got out of the Target dollar section, so they all stand like this, pretending like they have it in their hand, and I go around and pretend to hand it to a bunch of kids. We all stayed after school, waited about 30 minutes for the presenter to come present what he was supposed to do, and he never showed up. Look what I just got delivered. And that's the flag and logo of Nepal. My Nepali kids are gonna freak out when they see this sitting on my desk. I'm just sad and I'm angry. Happy Monday. I'm so happy I got in. My room is perfectly clean. It looks the way I left it. My sub was here both days, had good notes for me, took notes on which kids deserve their points and which kids need to start over. He said that all the grades enjoyed the concert that I left for them, and yeah, I'm so happy. It seemed like it went really well. Apparently there was a fight in my room, but he actually didn't mention that, which is sort of strange, but so maybe it was in the hallway, I don't know, but it was two kids who fought literally like the week before and had just gone back from suspension and then fought again and are suspended again. So nothing bad. I'm happy that the plans were good. Now I know like this is what I should leave. I should leave a concert for them to watch and then something tacked out for them to do if it's not working out. And yeah, I'm very happy with how it went, so thank goodness. Now I need to get my stuff set up for the day and unwrap my instruments that are locked up right now. Made it through Monday, and oh man, one of my third graders left his key sitting on my table, so now I have to go make a trip. But it's a pretty good day. Quite a few behavior issues, but it sounds like the whole school's been having like quite a few problems just because, I don't know, kids are just back into the routine and we're getting new students almost every day. And like I had like 3 new kids today that came, I guess, on Thursday and Friday, but that's okay. Today in 6th grade, 5th grade, 4th grade, and 3rd grade, we watched a short video on the history of Lift Every Voice and Sing, which is the Black National Anthem. We talked about the history of it, and we really discussed it. The kids don't know a lot about segregation and just how recent that really was. Like their grandparents, their great-grandparents experienced not being able to even use the same water fountain and all of that, so on and so forth. I don't need to give you a history lesson because you hopefully are well informed, but they haven't really gotten to that bulk of the history. Some grade levels knew a lot more than others, which is interesting because they should be all learning the same material, but I don't know. We could have always changed textbooks or whatever. So I was actually surprised the younger kids knew more than the older kids knew, which was really interesting. But we talked about segregation and the civil rights movement and where Lift Every Voice and Sing is sung. Like there's a really good video on YouTube titled Why We Lift Every Voice and Sing, the story behind the Black National Anthem. So if you want to teach Black National Anthem, that one is really good, but it's like only 4 minutes. And one of the women says that she went to Spelman, so they're like interviewing people off the street at one point. She went to Spelman, and before every basketball or sports game, football, whatever, they sang the Black National Anthem in addition to the National Anthem. So I think that's really cool, and I'm just teaching them that it's important for them to at least be able to recognize it when they hear it and know a little bit of the context. They might not have all four verses memorized. I mean, I don't. It's a lot of words, I'm gonna be honest. But they at least should know enough of like the first verse and stuff. You know, not everybody knows the Star Spangled Banner that well, and we hear it so often, and it's not as long. So I'm trying to teach 6, 5, 4, and 3 the first verse so that they know that really well. I played it for 1st and 2nd grade and told them a little bit about it without really going into details about segregation and stuff, and they just listened, but we didn't get into a big discussion because I'm not entirely sure how to go about that discussion yet. And then kindergarten, they were not, I don't know how to introduce it to them, but I am going to before the end of the month. But we also talked in kindergarten, we talked about Louis Armstrong, and we read a short little poem about him, and then we read this little cartoon book called Do You Like My Trumpet, or something about trumpet. So anyways, we were talking about Louis Armstrong playing trumpet. And then in K1-2 we played this song, love somebody, yes I do, love somebody, yes I do, love somebody, yes I do, love somebody, but I won't say who. And they stand in a circle. Obviously I teach the song first. They stand in a circle, and I have this little heart thing. I have these little slime hearts that I got out of the Target dollar section. So they all stand like this, pretending like they have it in their hand, and I go around and pretend to hand it to a bunch of kids, and I only hand it to one kid, and then the kid in the middle has to guess who I gave it to. So it doesn't go to the person that like has it on love somebody, I won't say who. It could go to the first person I pretended to give it to. So they try to guess, and then if they get it right, they get to stay in the game. If they get it out, they sit. But yeah, so that's what we did for the little ones. And it's a pretty normal day. We have a staff meeting after school, so I'm about to do some work before that and then go do the daycare pickup, and then I'll be good to go. I thought I was supposed to have a meeting at my church job tonight at 6:30, but we just got an email that there's some sort of conflict and a bunch of people can't go, so that's canceled, which I'm not complaining about because my house was like half of it's clean and half of it needs help. I haven't unpacked. Like, there's a lot I can do at home, so I'm glad that I'll have time to get that stuff done. And I need to work on this general music curriculum because that's due on Friday. It is 4:30, so our staff meeting was interesting. We all stayed after school, waited about 30 minutes for the presenter to come present what he was supposed to do, and he never showed up, so we were allowed to leave, and I guess the guy will just have to send us what he was going to tell us about. But now I am eating a snack, cuddling with Moo because he apparently didn't get any attention today because he keeps bothering me. And then I'm gonna drink my pre-workout and work on this curriculum like the whole night because I need to pound this curriculum stuff out. But here's my snack: some salami slices and cheese cubes, carrots, Ezekiel bread with almond butter, and a few 75% dark cacao chocolate chips. Good morning, happy Tuesday. It is 4 a.m. Well, no, it's like 4:20 now probably. Making some coffee. I'm gonna work on that curriculum until 6. Hey friends, I did not get to update you because I was working during my plan bell to get that curriculum done. I finished the K to 2 year at a glance, so tonight I will finish working on the 3 to 6, and I will hopefully have that finished by tomorrow morning to send. About to get my workout in. My friends are on that computer, and yeah, it's a pretty good day, normal day. Nothing special happened, but I was super busy because I had kindergarten at the end of the day and I was working all through my plan bell in the morning, so I didn't really have a lot of time to like chill. So I came home and I let myself chill for an hour, but now it's time to work out. I'm gonna shower and then I might like lay in bed, but I have to work on the curriculum. Wow, I look really good. I'm like a good shade of pumpkin. This is great lighting. My makeup looks good. Brandon, you actually look a normal color.
My shirt?
No, this is my shirt. It's my shirt. North Face, I used to work there. Did you know that? Fun fact. Brandon's spending time with us. Where'd you go, Moo? Tell everyone. What'd you do today? Tell them what you did.
No, not me. Tell them.
Bruiser, tell the people. Tell people what you did. We took him on a walk. We decided we're going to start walking him 3 days a week. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Right, Moo? He's very excited about it. And then, hopefully, he'll poop in the house less. Because that's a disgusting habit. I'm making a sweet potato. I have a little container of strawberries and blueberries that looks amazing. I wish you could see. Bruiser. Did you like those blueberries? Did you know dogs can have blueberries? Fun fact. It's actually sort of good for them, but I only give them like a couple. And I assume Brandon and I are going to watch some sort of TV. And then I'm going to get back to work on that curriculum. But I might do it while I have a glass of wine, which will make it more enjoyable. What are you doing?
Making faces at me.
Oh.
do.
Love somebody, yes I do.
Yes, somebody, yes, I do.
Love somebody, but it won't say who.
Yes, somebody, but it won't say who.
Who do you love? It could be your parents, your friends, your family, your pets. Let me see, card test. Who do you love? Aww. Aww.
My hamster?
Aww. I know. Aww.
No.
Aww.
Everybody.
Aww.
My kid.
Aww.
My mommy. I love my mom.
Aww.
I like the
Aww. And I love the way that you're sitting quietly and listening. Happy Wednesday. I feel like I have not had a moment to breathe. I haven't. Well, oh, it's only 1:28. Yes, I like did all of that really quickly. So this morning I snoozed my alarms too much, and then I went out into the living room, and then I fell back asleep. I ended up waking up at like 5:30 and only worked on the curriculum for like 30 minutes, but last night I got a bunch done, so I was very proud of that. And then I went to school, and I've been going, and then just during my plan, I had to go meet with my vice principal to talk about my evaluations and stuff, because I'm about to get my last informal observation, but he had all good things to say. I've been rated skilled in everything, which is good. The next highest, the only other highest level is accomplished, and it's like really hard to hit accomplished. You have to be really aware of everything the whole time, like saying certain things out loud instead of just having them posted. And it's just like, if you're rated accomplished, like you have practiced that lesson, and you like, it's sort of hard to get rated that. And so he was like, if you're staying skilled, that's perfectly fine, like that's good. And I was like, okay, cool. He said I wasn't worried about anything. And then I just went to the 4th grade pods and passed out all of my choir rehearsal schedules and these permission slips for this field trip that my choir students are going to be doing in a little bit. But now I need to clean my desk off in my room, because like it looks like a tornado hit my desk first off. Like I don't know what happened, and my room's just sort of a mess. And then I need to what do I need to do? First off, it's pouring down rain outside. I can hear it. And I don't have an umbrella, so that's terrible. Anyways, sorry, I'm like getting so sidetracked. After school, I am going to stop by my mom's work, pick up some stuff that she has for me, and then I'm going to go home. Well, I'll probably get an iced coffee actually, and then go home, work out, take a shower, and then chill with Brandon for the rest of the night, because it's Valentine's Day and I have to give him his gift, although he sort of got his big gifts. I bought us tickets to this event a couple weeks ago, and then to movies this weekend, but I have some fun silly gifts for him, but I didn't wrap them, but he said he didn't care that I didn't wrap them, so whatever. But I'm gonna make my mommy a Valentine's Day card right now, and then I need to clean off my room and my desk, and then go do daycare pickup. I actually have some little Valentine's Day things. I have these, and then the little plastic heart-shaped slime things, and I'm going to take these to daycare pickup and pass them out to the kids who are being good. Look what I just got delivered. Thank you, Brandon. I was just writing your Valentine's Day card, and now I feel bad. These are so pretty. They're roses, carnations. Oh my gosh. That is so cute. And it says, love, Brandon. Oh, okay. I'm so happy now. I'll tell him I got him. He's probably like freaking out because I haven't texted him yet, but yay, I'm so happy. So this is the current state of my desk. Good. But look at my flowers. I don't even care because they're so pretty. Pete the cat is gonna watch them for me. Let me make sure he's actually guarding them. Thank you, Pete. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. I got all my friends taking care of them, so, oh no. You guys gotta use your eyes, Okay. Pete is like all about these. He is dirty, he's dusty. Sorry, Pete. There we go. Woo! Well, like I mentioned, what was that? Berser just dived behind me. I stopped by my mom's work and I picked up the stuff that she got us for Valentine's Day, as well as this like package that I needed from her. She got Brandon a box of Grippo's barbecue chips, a big old box of them. She got me 2 pairs of awesome workout capris and 4 new sports bras, which is awesome. And she got us gift cards to Chipotle and a bunch of restaurants in 1 gift card, and La Rosa's, so I'm super excited. I don't know what is in Brandon's card, but he got a card too. Then I came home and my dad had dropped me off something, so I'm gonna see what he gave me too. He made this, he wrote my name on the card and he drew a little guy wearing a hat that has a C on it. Love you. Cute card. Yes, $15 to Dunkin' Donuts. You know I love me some Dunkin'. Literally just stopped there on my way home. And if you follow me on Instagram, you saw my plight with the free donut they gave me. I decided to eat it. You know. And yay, a gift card to Wild Eggs. This is our favorite breakfast restaurant. It's like new in the Oakley area if you're from Cincinnati, and it's amazing. So this is awesome. I will probably use this weekend, if not next weekend. Thank you, Dad. And there's 2 wrapped packages. I'm gonna assume maybe they're for me and Brandon, but I'm impatient, so I'm gonna open them. So hopefully they're just for me. Brandon has his own card, so he can open that. This is a cute box. Happy Valentine's Day. That opens really cool. Made in Nepal. I don't know what it is. I don't want to mess it up. Oh, cool. It's a necklace that's made in Nepal. I wish I would have had this today because it's Valentine's Day and this is bright red, but this is really awesome. That's awesome, because y'all know I'm going to Nepal in May. I wonder where he got this from. It's like in a really cool packaging too, so I like sort of believe it. Like, not that I think it'd be lying, but it's like way more, looks cool. That's awesome, Dad, thank you. And this, I don't know if it came in this box, but this box is like perfect for it. And big box. Bridger thinks it's for him. Maybe it is, I don't know. It could be. Oh my gosh, so cool. The flag of Nepal and logo. What in the world is this? That is awesome. It's a mug, a ceramic mug, and that's the flag and logo of Nepal. My Nepali kids are gonna freak out when they see this sitting on my desk. Like, they're gonna lose it. And this is like a nice mug. It's nice, like maybe 8-12 ounces. That's awesome. I'm definitely gonna keep this at school because my children will think this is the coolest thing ever. Thank you, Dad. That is really, really, really cool. That's awesome. Where do you even buy something like that? Good morning and happy Thursday. Today is gonna be a long day because we have parent-teacher conferences after school. So I'm here till like, I forget what time we're done today, but I feel like it's like 6:30 maybe. So I won't be home till like 7. Oh, I heard a weird noise. It was my jacket slowly sliding out of the chair. I was like, what is that scraping noise? Oh my gosh, I'm everywhere. But I have my breakfast. I might try to eat it right now, or I might just wait till I have a little bit of free time later today. So today with 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, we will be continuing the Black National Anthem / Civil Rights lesson. And I decided I'm gonna do an entire video about that. So like what was involved with the planning and how you could possibly do it in your own music classroom, or even in like a history class or an English class. It could really be used in any classroom. It opened some amazing discussions. If I was still at the middle school that I was at last year, this would have been a really good like advisory topic, because we had advisory in the morning for 20 minutes or something like that, and this would have been great. But anyways, I'm definitely gonna have a whole video about that. But my little kids are gonna do the Valentine's Day song, and yeah, tomorrow is a Tuesday, Friday, so I have my Tuesday kids. My 3rd through 6th graders will be doing the Black National Anthem song, like actually learning the melody and the words better. And I have not decided yet what I want to do with my little kids. I think I want to do percussion stuff for the next couple weeks until March, and then once March hits, it's ukuleles for everyone. I'm so excited. The older kids will really be focusing on the ukuleles pretty much the whole time, but the little kids, we will be focusing on learning songs that incorporate Orff instruments and ukuleles and all that stuff. So I'm excited to plan those lessons. And this weekend I have a 3-day weekend, thank goodness, because I'm so behind with my fitness business and with life, and like my suitcase is still packed from my trip last weekend, and just a whole lot of things that I need to do. Plus I need to get my nails done, which obviously doesn't sound like it's a priority, but every time I get my nails done, so look, if it'll focus, like they're long now, but this one, like this is what'll happen, is they'll like start to well, I won't show you, but this one's like all ripped off. Like what happens is after I get them done, when the polish comes off or whatever, because I had shellac, so it came off in like one fall swoop, they'll get so weak that they'll like get caught under things and rip off. And it's like, what? So I need to get them done with gel so that they're strong and stay long. But I'll do that on Saturday. Brandon got me an Ulta gift card for Valentine's Day, so I'm gonna go to Ulta this weekend, and I need to get my eyebrows done because they're getting a little thick. But yeah, Valentine's Day was good. Brandon and I just made pizza at home. We had pizza to make and watched a movie, which was a new scary movie on Netflix called The Ritual. It was pretty scary. I would definitely recommend it if you like scary movies. Then we just watched Parks and Rec and went to bed at like 9. Valentine's Day was fine with us.
Who do you love? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
You.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
You and my cat.
Oh.
My dog and you.
Oh.
And Mom.
Oh, I forgot that.
And my mom and you. My funny thing is you. My mom and dad and my brother and sister and me. My mom and daddy.
Who do you love? Love. Who do you love?
I can ask him.
Yeah, say who do you love?
Who do you love?
Hey, you scoot back, he's gonna ask.
I'm gonna keep right. Make a circle.
Yes. His mommy?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I love how John and Jeremiah sat so quietly. Who do you love? Aww.
You. My mom and dad.
Oh. Love somebody, yes I do.
Yes, somebody, yes I do.
Love somebody, yes I do.
Yes, somebody, yes I do.
Jeremiah, Anali, you're doing a great job using your singing voice. Love somebody, yes I do.
Yes, somebody, yes I do.
Beautiful. There's somebody, but I won't say who. Are you ready to join our circle? Okay, come take your spot. What?
Stand up and make circle again.
Lordy, lordy. I've been out in the rain so many times today that I don't even know why I curled my hair. But I survived the day, and after school was crazy because as I was leaving school, well, about to go get food before conferences, because we had an hour in between, they said, anyone on the family involvement correlate, come to the cafeteria to help decorate. And I'm like, huh? So I missed a meeting of our correlate, which is like an extra group. We all have to be in a different group. Anyways, I missed a meeting when I was sick. Didn't know this was a thing, but I rushed out and got my food, got back, helped decorate, and then came in here. I've only seen one parent so far. It wasn't really a conference. I mean, it's an adorable kindergartner, so I told her he should. I told her that he was adorable and has great manners, and she's doing a great job. And then I've been working on the curriculum, shocker, for the last couple hours, and I am going to continue working on the curriculum till I leave. So not super interesting stuff going on, but such is life.
And it was like this toxic fluid, and you would stand there like this, and they would roll through and copy. You would have to like
History.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what
I'm serious. I'm serious. I had a bunch of stuff in my basement,
gosh.
and I brought them in to clean.
Good morning and happy Friday. I'm having trouble today. And like I'm about to cry, I don't want to repeat this whole story, so I'm actually just gonna insert my rant from Instagram here. I just want to hop on here as I drive to school because I'm just so many emotions. I'm pissed. I'm super pissed. I'm sad. Like I feel like I could start crying at any moment, but I'm more angry than sad. I'm so desensitized to the violence in this country that when the news of that school shooting came out, I scanned through a couple articles and I said a few prayers, and I just got mad. Like I was just mad and I was just bothered. Then I got on Instagram last night because I actually have had all my notifications for all social media turned off this week, so I haven't been really seeing that much really of anything at all. And there's like 3 people that I watch their Instagram stories every day because they're like funny or happy or whatever reason I watch them. And one of them is Brittany, 5'1" teacher, who I posted about last night. She's one that I watch every day because she's so funny and all. She has these super engaging lessons, and I don't teach what she teaches, but I still like looking at the stuff. It's still cool to see and fun to watch how engaged her students are and stuff. So I went to her profile just sort of for a distraction for myself, honestly. And that's when I realized that Brittany works at that school. Parkside, I believe it's called. Sorry if I said that wrong. I believe that's correct, though. And I should have known that because I've messaged her privately. I knew she lived in Florida. And I guess part of me feels guilty. I feel guilty that I didn't care enough, you know? Like, I didn't care enough to see if it impacted anyone I know, or I didn't care enough to be, I don't know. Like, obviously, if I had all my notifications turned off, this has been a week, but that's not an excuse to not care enough, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to explain how I'm feeling right now. But now, I'm just pissed. Like, and I can't decide who to be the most mad at. Obviously, I'm most mad at our elected officials who won't change any of these gun right laws because they're profiting from them. I'm also mad at the people on all of my social media that want to have opinions on what teachers should do in those situations when they themselves have a job where they're in a cubicle all day. So I really don't want to hear it. Your opinion is completely irrelevant, in my opinion, because it's not fair. It's not fair that teachers and school sports staff, that we have to think about these things and that no one's doing anything to help us or change it. And putting guns in a classroom is the most idiotic thing I've ever heard. We were talking about the event yesterday at lunch, and we said, well, history is on our side that most of these shootings don't happen in urban settings. Like, that's so sick
that we have to validate. And I don't know why that is, because our kids have mental health needs also. I mean, we have so many mental health needs that we have a partial hospitalization unit in our building, a school psychologist, and 2 other businesses that deal with mental health in our building. We also, being an extremely, I mean, we're just an urban population, period. That's all it is to it. We're about 100% poverty, I believe, this year. We have a lot of children with access to guns. They know where the guns are in their house. They know probably how to shoot them, a few of them. So why these shootings don't typically happen in our type of setting, I'm not sure, but that doesn't make it any less scary, and that doesn't make me any less angry. So I've decided to stop being angry and sad, and I'm going to start taking action. And you can take action. So why these shootings don't typically happen in our type of setting, I'm not sure, but that doesn't make it any less scary, and that doesn't make me any less angry. So I've decided to stop being angry and sad, and I'm going to start taking action. And you can take action. So if you want to stop being angry and sad with me and wallowing in self-pity, then I'm going to show you a few simple things that you can do to take a stand and help make a change. And we're such a big community. We can do so much if we're all using our voice.
So my classroom has 2 glass doors, and above it there's 2 black curtains that I built out of bulletin board paper. And my kids know that if there's a lockdown, that we pull down the bulletin board paper and I lock the doors. My kids also are little, but they're not stupid, and they know that glass can be broken, and they know that there's no other, we can get into the art room, but that doesn't necessarily save us. We could be stuck here. There's nowhere to hide. I don't have closets to put kids into. We're just here. It was easy at my middle school job because I taught on the 2nd floor in the middle of the building. My door had no windows in it. It was all wood, hard wood, super thick wood. And my room had no windows, nothing. We would be stuck in there, but we would probably be safe because I could lock the door and then everything was taken care of. Here, we're only feet away from the front door. We're only feet away from that door. We're only feet away from that door. There's so many entrances into our building. And there's so many kids here with mental health needs. I mean, we have so many mental health needs that we have a psychologist, which is normal, of course, but we also have 2 businesses that operate in our building to work with students with mental health needs, and we have a partial hospitalization unit. We have a lot of kids with PTSD because they've witnessed shootings in their home or just violence or whatever. And we have a lot of kids that have access to weapons. And probably a good amount of kids who have been taught how to use them, honestly. Because that's just the type of area I teach in. And history is on my side, and the fact that usually these school shootings don't happen in urban settings. Why that is, I don't know. But I'm just sad and I'm angry, but I'm not gonna let it ruin my day. I'm not gonna let it affect my students because my students are young, and if they're not gonna ask me about it, I'm not gonna bring it up. There's no reason to scare them. I can do what I can do, and that's what it is. But I'm just in like a very somber mood this morning. I'm just sad. End of the day as we know it. I made it. Today was actually really good. There were definitely some interesting moments, like when a mom came to observe my 1st grade class, and the class she chose to observe was off the chain. There's about 8 kids in that class who are Nepali, and we got 2 new ones this week, which means that they probably just got in the country recently. So most of them don't speak any English, or they really don't know anything other than yes or no. And that's one thing. They're pretty well behaved though for the most part. They just need a lot of extra attention. But there's 2 other boys in the class who are a lot. I'm sure teachers, you know what I'm talking about. They're just a lot. And so that mom, she was there to observe a girl that I actually really enjoy having in class. Afterwards, I was talking to her and she was just like, oh my gosh, like I don't know how you guys do it. I'm like, you know, it's not always easy. But whatever. It wasn't like I was like embarrassed because I can't. She totally understood that we were doing the best that we could with those kids, but she was like, wow, this is like quite a situation. So that was interesting. The rest of my classes were okay. 3rd grade was like pretty chatty and like talking back and blah blah blah, but my 2 kindergartens were amazing. They were adorable, and we did with 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, we did drumming today and they loved it so much. So I'm definitely going to continue that next week. And the older kids, we kept reviewing Lift Every Voice and Sing. I showed them 3 different versions of the song. One is a 500-person children's choir. One was the Tuskegee, which is an HBCU, the Tuskegee Concert Choir, and then one is this young saxophone player who's African-American named Avery Dixon, who I have never heard of, but he is amazing. I need to look him up more because he's really good. He looked like he was maybe like 7th grade in this video, and that was in 2015, so I need to check him out. I bet he's done really big things since then. But yeah. They enjoyed like comparing and contrasting the different versions, and they were actually, all the classes but one were very observant about the things I wanted them to pick up on, because the children's choir like was 1 part unison, the college choir was multiple parts, the saxophonist obviously didn't have voices, didn't have lyrics, and they said it sounded like jazz, which is good because it did. He was doing a lot of runs and stuff, so it was a good day. I had a lot of fun with kindergarten, which put me in a really good mood at the end of the day, which is always great. This Tuesday schedule is the one where I don't teach 6th grade, but I teach 2 kindergartens, and it's my favorite day. Not that I don't like teaching 6th grade, it's just that my 6th graders, since it's right in the morning, they're always really tired, and like I have to work really hard to get them motivated. But on this day, I just get to do my thing in the morning, and then the 5th graders come to me already having had some structure and had some stuff. So they're ready to have fun and music, and then at the end of the day, the kindergartners are just crazy on Fridays, so it's always a fun time if I can keep them like, woo, but still like manageable. So it was a good week. If you watch this whole thing, I really appreciate that. I post teaching vlogs every week. I have a bunch of videos planned for the future, like 30 different videos, and once I get the time, I will make them, but I'm not gonna like stress myself out about YouTube. This is definitely like a hobby thing for me, but I really enjoy making these videos for you guys, and I love reading your comments, so keep commenting, letting me know if you have similar struggles or if you used any of the ideas or anything. I love hearing about that stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having a great day wherever you are, whenever you're watching this.